Wilson. It's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
This one taken just inside the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by their 5'11 quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting down a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
First and 10, it's Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Complete.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, Wilson flushed out right. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Second and 10 now, Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Well, it's just been an aerial attack all the way downfield, and they're putting it to the defense in a big way right now. What do you think, partner? Do you now run the football? Because they're in a pretty good spot already at the outer edges of the field goal.
But, like you always tell me, you're still far enough away from the end zone that a pass could be a good option here, too.
You know, we always talk about running the ball until people take it away from you. I don't see any reason to stop throwing it until they take it away from you as well.
Well, the early returns here on the opening drive, though, solid. So first and 10 now from the 30. And he'll give it here to his running back. The numbers on the ground for Carson last week. 12 carries, 68 yards.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football. Give it to them early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 21. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. On 3rd down, it's Carson, and he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
Looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal. at the 5-yard line.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still second down.
Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Flush to his right. Touchdown, Packers! Philip Dorsett, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
And they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. Whatever they said appears to have worked.
Zerline set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Nice run on first down. Gets
that I was
6
trying
yards
to
to
move
the
the fuck
31.
That's why he think he's flex right now. I promise you, like if I wouldn't have did that shit, it wouldn't have happened.
Are we playing old school football
That's
now? We got the
fucking
top
real,
10
yo.
rusher in the league. He's sitting at number
Be
10.
out of control.
But he
This
has a
world
chance
be
to
like
move
this
up
shit.
with a big-time game. So expect that offensive line every time they go to the bench and tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Y'all niggas ain't coming
Give him
for us like
14
that.
on that one and a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points.
Come on, make that nigga fucking. Why y'all let that nigga get 18 fucking yards?
Try and get us ahead and try
Oh
and
my gosh, bro. I ain't fucking real, yo.
Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. That'll be caught at Steven Sims.
The pass.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Steven Sims.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the Packers' 31-yard line.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the
Y'all shit,
Packers'
bro.
19.
We gonna get our shit.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his
Good fucking D, y'all. Good fucking D. I don't know who this nigga is right now, but he's solid.
That's a nice job defensively to
And
make sure
definitely
everyone
they do that.
ordinarily, you pick up the guys downfield, and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Good fucking D
And he's going to find
again.
his man out of the backfield.
Good
That's
D
complete.
again.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey.
Oh my God, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Like, you see what they doing, bro? You see what they doing?
Touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Fucking cheating ass motherfucker. You gonna play that D. I'm gonna bring it to him.
A loss of 2 there, second down.
They really gonna let fucking Kelsey get that?
The goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
On second down now. McIntyre.
That nigga. Fuck them niggas, man. At the end of the day, we gonna get them what they want.
This has been a long
We gonna
drive.
get them what they want.
Field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
You should do it.
Throwing for his running back, and he's
Fuck out of here, nigga. And we made that stop. That was me. That was me, nigga. That was me.
Right there on 3rd down because they had to swing it out to the back and hope that he could make a play. But let's face it, in order for him to be there and be in that position, in order to make that play, he had to read his keys and not be
Good
fooled.
defense, bro.
Excellent job in the open
You
field.
just something we did. That was good. I think so.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
At their own 25-yard line.
Chris Carson trotting back out there. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
That success, at least so far in the second quarter. And he takes himself to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
40-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
What the fuck is that?
He's going to use
I'm
one
not
of
even
their
doing that.
timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
What the fuck that was about? Like, what the fuck? I'm not even fucking doing that. I'm here. They're fucking running. Big and Blake, they just doing shit, doing a fucking order. Like,
Second down and 5.
just what the fuck I'm.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Why does it keep doing that shit, bro?
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second
Yo,
of their
what the fuck is going
timeouts.
on?
As they take it over,
I gotta find out what's going on. She said, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this? Hey Ma, is it something a setting that I change every time I do a play? They try to like do it again, and I gotta do timeout to change the play. Like,
oh, it kept no huddle.
Yeah, no huddling. Yeah, how I take?
You gotta hit L1. Look at the bottom when you're ready to pick the play. Hit L1. You got it on no huddle.
Okay.
And then when you go back to your play screen, look at the bottom of the play screen when you pick your play.
All right, gotcha.
L1 is get off the no huddle.
All right, gotcha. All right, thanks.
All right, bro.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 12. The Packers have the first.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. On 1st down, Carson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Now a timeout.
At the 8-yard line.
7 seconds left in the first half.
It's 2nd and inches.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. From the gun, Wilson. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Zerline set to kick off.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. From the 6. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. So we have reached halftime here. And you want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Bears 3. Greg Zerline set to kick off.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a give right side. McIntyre. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And it's taken in at the 9. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on.
Oh my gosh, what is this boy say? Damn. You ain't shit, nigga. You ain't shit out your homeboy, bro. Damn, nigga can't even do shit. I gotta put Conley in.
They want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
Eluding the pressure right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Flushed out right. And able to find Dorsett. And he'll go down.
Something must be wrong with this fucking tool, bro. It's acting the fuck up.
2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Going right side here, and that's complete. Out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Carson, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Chris Carson taking it in. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener that makes you feel more settled.
Yeah, I wish we could quantify it too, because you're playing the same
game,
same, size. We know all of that, but being at home, sometimes when you do things well,
you get making it to the players all the time, man.
And it elevates your game.
Dreadful. We making it to the players all the time now. Put your little 2 dots up there, whatever, nigga. I'ma see you. You already know what it is.
Now the Bears offense
over
again. And down on the scoreboard, certainly
Niggas gonna get
what
it.
happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and they'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Getting it to him in
this
space.
nigga White, man, boy, he was trying to run it, everything, bro, get yards and everything.
Not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Number 47.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
They'll keep it on the ground. McIntyre works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And it's 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Get the fuck out of here, yeah.
The quick slant, good for 8 and a first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Calling a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the Packers' 16-yard line.
Ebron with it over the middle. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back now at Lambeau. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He pushes forward for
that could have been touchdown right there. That was a dumbass play. I ain't fucking
Every
with
team we
that.
ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of him this afternoon. And he will fight his
That was
way
my fault.
in. Not giving
I
up
went
there.
right
He's
around
got
him.
a Bears touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears cut into that lead.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive.
That nigga dreadful.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Make me feel like I'm a good player, man. Just
fielded right around the 8.
banging out.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
It's making me change my shit up. But I know a lot of shit. I guess y'all would do y'all moves y'all do on the computer, and I'm doing the same shit to win, dominate,
just a moment ago, and
get
now
the
they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it.
Stick my man's like that, man. That boy said all next way to get busy.
Finish this one off.
I disagree.
He's playing defense.
Run the football, you've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
It's Carson.
He's always talking that shit,
man. 40 to about the 41.
Taken down at the 40.
A gain of 3, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Yes, sir.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And able to work
yes, motherfucker, sir.
As he's taken down up near the 47.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
Motherfucking get it.
They want to show the world they're up to the job.
I'm going to see you again because I'm just win and keep winning until I got a bummer to you again.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those matches.
Charlie busy too. I was going to get this little set, but that nigga starts scoring so much it'll be fucking ridiculous.
Let's close this one out.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls into
that ain't got dizzy with me. Right? Okay, brother. Nice.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he winds up getting only a couple there. Down to the 29. They'll get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Well done.
You know that shit run down a little bit. That's my thing. I be impatient. I be ready to get this shit done and over.
Perfect on that one. Read his keys.
I gotta sit back in my own apartment, chilling. Nobody rushing me. No kids running around right now. What the fucking rush? But the clock.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. They run again with Carson. And they're going to mark him down.
That nigga Carson nice. Oh, you know I'm going for the one Carson. Them niggas is not stopping me. Less than goal line, and I see that. I want to do a fucking quick slant, and bada bang, bada boom. Oh, man, want me to go for an angle. Oh my God, this first down.
I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
I'm going to have to make it that 2 more if they come through.
Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
They might change the defense up now, but we're going to see.
So it's Packer football here.
Ain't enough to stop me from 1 yard.
Let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he will have the first down across the 20.
It's hard to stop me from 1 yard. You know how to run down.
Used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
Just look like that blitz shit again.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Touchdown, Packers.
Get that nigga some sauce. Get that nigga some sauce, man. That nigga some sauce.
And the Packers add on to their lead.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they want to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than...
I don't know what. Like I said, I was acting a little cocky.
Guys like you and me, all the media, talking about
You know, that was the little bit weed and the liquor. So, you know what? I think the next time I'm playing you draftful, I'm gonna be so sober, draftfully sober. I'm gonna whoop your motherfucking ass.
Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
You're the last one on the list, man. Hannibal.
I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now the Bears going to
use you can hear me now, huh?
Get
the fuck out of here. You're some bullshit. And just shit on some bullshit.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's and he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. The throw taken in by Sims.
Maybe he would have got a touchdown.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20.
Kept doing it.
And the Bears first down.
Sure.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Good first down call.
You know what? It was, you know, I ain't gonna say it was unfair because sometimes when we fucked up, we take it to the next level.
He's gonna flip one out here to his running back. And the
Bears
are set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. This is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Yeah, man, you know, I already know, man. Let's next time. Listen, I hope we'll be at my home. I'm wild.
You know, they have the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness.
But you know what? That fucked me up. I'm worrying about that fucking camera, though. You good. You're right about that. I ain't even gonna worry about that.
One of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
Just gonna do this motherfucking work.
That's all. Their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stage.
For you different.
Escaping the pressure right.
Come on, give me that motherfucker.
Couldn't connect.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
They're not letting me get hot. Trying to get these goofies.
They come up to the line now facing a
trying to get them goofies, man.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 25 yards that time. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Yeah, Wilson, wow.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
3rd and 4.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Today's final score.
I gotta get this shit down, paper.